This is the Iowa Weather Report for Tuesday, January 20th, 2015. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run at noon today. We have several disturbances that are going to be coming through over the next couple of days and even into the upcoming weekend as well. One is going to be coming through on the heels of one that came through yesterday. And this one is going to bring us a little bit of precipitation. The GFS is not really doing a good job of showing it, but there will be some precipitation, some rain-snow mix during the day, mainly snow at night. Some accumulations are possible, about an inch or so for the northern half of the state, maybe 2 inches close to the Minnesota border. Highs today, 30s north, 40s south. Wednesday, there's going to be another disturbance that could still be bringing a little bit of light snow, mainly over the northern, about half of the state. Readings there will be a little bit cooler in the 30s, maybe some lower 40s in the far south. Thursday will be cooler, highs in the upper 20s to maybe middle to upper 30s. It will be partly to mostly sunny around. We'll have one storm moving along the Gulf Coast with some rain. Another clipper is going to be coming through here on Friday. Looks like most of the precipitation is going to miss us to the north and east, but we can't really rule out anything, especially in our northeastern counties where they'll be closest to the precipitation. Saturday it looks to be somewhat decent. We'll have, I would say, partly to mostly cloudy skies, cloudier toward the north and east, maybe a flurry there as well. Better chances of precip look to hold off till Sunday when we have a more vigorous clipper coming down. This could bring us some accumulating snow on Sunday. It's too early to determine some accumulations, but a couple inches are certainly possible. We'll have to fine-tune this as we get closer to the weekend. This could linger into Monday as this cold air really dumps into the Tennessee and Ohio River valleys. But around here, it's going to be pretty much seasonal type temperatures. Highs in the 20s, lows in the single digits or upper or lower to middle teens. And even into next Tuesday, you can see the flow pretty much west-northwesterly. Still having these disturbances coming through. We have another one over the western Great Lakes, and that could be bringing another batch of snow over there. It will warm up ahead of that system Monday and Tuesday, maybe even up into the 40s, but it's all dependent on the amount of snow cover, which could temper the readings back down closer to the freezing mark. Going into the extended period, as we get toward the end of the month, you can see not really much of a change. A little bit of a ridge over the west, a little bit of a trough over the Great Lakes in the north and east, and the polar vortex, as some people would call it, up in northern Canada around Hudson Bay. And that's seemingly going to be the mechanism that's bringing a lot of these clippers around. We have one moving through the Great Lakes again that could swipe the state with snow once again. Another system will be moving across the south, across Texas. Even at the end of the forecast, around the 3rd or 4th of February, the flow is now more heading toward the west, from west to east. But as you can see, another disturbance is coming from the west. And that means the active weather looks to continue. Another rain system over the Mississippi River Valley. Some snow breaking out across the northern plains back into the Rockies. And that could be the harbinger of maybe some colder air coming down. But right now we don't see a whole heck of a lot of it at this point. The satellite image from last evening, I'll get it out. We have the one disturbance from Monday moving off to the east. Another system that's off to our north and west, about to move in. A couple of clouds scattered here and there amongst the country at this point. Watch morning map still looks fairly quiet. A fog advisory along the Texas Gulf Coast, a winter storm watch in eastern New Mexico, a couple winter weather issues in Idaho and Montana, and pretty much elsewhere it's quiet at this point, which is very atypical for mid-January. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Saturday evening at 6 o'clock, showing some precipitation around here, mainly in the northern half to 2/3 of the state. The heaviest looks to be across the Gulf Coast in the southeast, where 1 to 2+ inches of rain is possible there.